What if you could make a plain div or a heading editable by the user? No JavaScript, no input tags. That's exactly what the contenteditable attribute does, and a lot of developers don't know it exists. The contenteditable attribute tells the browser to let the user directly edit the content of that element. You add it to any HTML tag. A div, a paragraph, a span, even an entire section, and the browser turns it into an editable region. The cursor appears, the user can type, delete, and format text, just like they would in a text field. This is not limited to form inputs. Any element in the DOM can become editable with this single attribute. The attribute accepts 3 values. Setting it to true explicitly enables editing. Setting it to false explicitly disables it, which is useful when you want to lock a child element inside an editable parent. The inherit value, which is also the default when the attribute is absent, means the element inherits the editable state from its parent. And here's a small gotcha. Setting the attribute to an empty string is treated the same as true. So, where does this show up in the real world? The biggest use case is building rich text editors and WYSIWYG tools. Products like NotionQuill and Slate.js use contenteditable as their foundation. You also see it used for inline editing. Think of a settings page where you click a label and it becomes editable in place without navigating to a separate form. It gives you a much richer editing experience than a plain input field, because the browser preserves formatting like bold and italic. That said, there are important limitations. The browser gives you no built-in way to save the content. You have to read the inner HTML or inner text yourself and persist it. If you're saving raw HTML, you also need to sanitize it carefully to avoid cross-site scripting attacks. And from an accessibility standpoint, screen readers may not treat content-editable regions the same as native inputs, so you should add appropriate ARIA roles. To sum up, contenteditable makes any HTML element user-editable, accepts true, false, or inherit, works far beyond input fields, and powers real-world editors. Just remember to handle saving and sanitization yourself. Like this video if it helped, and check the next one for more HTML deep dives. Ready to practice for your next interview? Interview Mentor lets you answer real questions just like this one. After each answer, you get a detailed grade and personalized tips to improve. Watch your scores climb as you keep practicing.